Hi, it's Chinozo here, and I'm about to show you exactly how to generate $500 to $2,000 every single month for the rest of your life by simply publishing books on Amazon without writing a single word yourself. Now, if that interests you, if that's something you'd like to hear, then keep watching this video for the next 10 minutes. Now, I want to make some things clear from the start, right? The truth is that some Amazon publishing gurus don't actually want you to watch this video right now, okay? Because they don't want so many people to know about Amazon KDP and come into the system. They don't want competitions. They want to take all the money for themselves. That's why you need to watch this video right now while you still can, because it could be taken down anytime soon. Now, look, I know maybe you've already heard about Amazon KDP from somewhere, or maybe this is just your first time of hearing about Amazon KDP, right? It doesn't matter because this video is unlike anything you've come across before, because I will be exposing the hidden secrets that will make you thousands of dollars on Amazon KDP. Now we move over to what we have for today. So first, I will be teaching you the secrets about making money online. Then from there, we are going to move over to explaining to you exactly what Amazon KDP is and how you can make money from it. Then next, we go over to the various kind of books that you can publish right from your bedroom using your phone. Okay, I'm going to talk about how to write without writing. I don't know if you've heard of this somewhere, but I'm going to show you a secret that will allow you to write up to 100-paged book without writing the words yourself. Then when we are done with that, I'm going to show you the three secrets that you must know about Amazon KDP before you go ahead to publish any book on Amazon. Then when we are done with that, I'm going to show you the best way to get started with Amazon KDP. All right. That said, I'm going to share with you a story on how I almost killed myself in school 4 years ago when I was trying to make money online. But first, let me tell you who I am and why you should listen to me. Okay, I'm Chinonso Onijaka. I'm a business consultant. Basically, I help people start, manage, and grow their businesses. I do that by, booking calls with them, consultations with them, as well as giving them the best strategies they could find out there. I'm also a sales and marketing expert. Then, of course, I'm an Amazon publisher. All right. So, but I wasn't always a financial expert. In fact, I used to be dead broke. Yeah. I still remember when I used to beg for food. All right, that brings us back to the story of how I almost killed myself trying to make money online. Now, it all started when I was in school. Then I lived in the hostel. And if you've been to boys' hostel in UNN, then I'm sure you know how filthy the place is. All right, I was trying to make money online because I knew people actually did make money online. All right, so a friend introduced me to sports betting money, and I remember funding my account with 1,500 naira on that very day. And funny enough, my first week I made profit from betting. All right. But then after a week, everything turned upside down. It was hell on earth for me. I practically lost everything I had. It got to the point where I had to sell my shoes, my clothes, and even my food stuff just to have money to play more bets. It was as if I was getting addicted. Okay, so 2 months down the line, I was already in debt of almost 150,000 naira. I mean, it was horrible, but that's not even the bad part. Yeah, I know when you owe money, people harass you, threaten you, and all that, but that's not even the bad part, right? So everything got to the point where I had to beg for food, and I begged for food so much that people began to drive me out of their rooms. All right, called me all sort of names just because I was looking for food to eat. So I still remember this very day in my head. There I was on a Sunday morning. I couldn't even go to church. I was sitting on my bed filled with bed bugs because there was no money and I didn't even have peace of mind. And worst of all, there was no food anywhere. So I had only 700 naira left, I remember, to eat. So I had 11 more days before I would receive my next 2K from my auntie 2,000 naira. So I drafted out a plan. I bought half pint of Gary, then it was 200 naira. And I made sure it was the white Gary because the white Gary was cheaper. And then I used 200 naira to buy Gary, the other 500 naira I spread it across 10 days. 50 naira each day for Gary and sugar. And that was my food for the whole day. I was going on a Gary soaking marathon. 7 days down the line, I found myself in a hospital bed, and it was at that point that I drew the line. I said no more to being broke, no more to sport betting, no more to anything that will make my life miserable. Right? That was when I realized that if you want to get rich quick, then you are going to get the opposite actually. You will lose money quick. So you can see I was probably just like anyone else, but it was through my journey, through my pain, that I was able to discover the secrets of making money online. And trust me, it's not what you think. All right. Now, it was this same thing I discovered that changed me from being a broke, hungry student who was in debt of over 150K to someone who has made lots of money from the internet, as much as $200 in a single day. Now, if I told you that this business works for me and this secret I discovered, it worked for me and I'm doing good and doing well, I don't think that's enough. All right. But the point I'm trying to make is that this secret doesn't just work for me, it works for so many people as well. Now, if you look by the left of the screen, you see a post from Daniel Sampson, who is, congratulating a fellow Amazon publisher for making $1,200 in the month of July from only 30 books. All right. And her name is Bubi. And then if you look in the middle, the screenshot in the center, you see this is also Bubi. She's a young girl who was able to make $1,300 in July. All right. The post from Samson is how much Bubi made within July, within the first 28 days of July. And the screenshot in the middle is the total earnings in July from July 1st, July 31st. You can see the date on the screen. Then, of course, Daniel Sampson himself is also good at this, and he did $3,000 in first 23 days of June 2022. Okay, so that's for Daniel Sampson. Now, these are not just the only people that this is working for. There's so many other persons. Now, the screenshot by the left is Giobasi. Giobasi also did $300 in the month of July, and this was what he posted on his status. All right, and I just screenshotted it and I brought it here for you to see yourself. And of course, there are people who make as much as $10,000 monthly on Amazon KDP. All right, you can see this is a student of Amazon KDP that she's rejoicing that he has made over $10,000 in a month. I mean, this life-changing money. $10,000 is there about between 5 to 7 million. All right, in a single month. But then I'm going to show you how this thing works and how we can cut soap for you. And the truth is, you probably have a money problem. You probably always don't have enough money to do what you want. All right? The money is not always enough. And to come to think of it, it's not because you can't work, it's not because you don't have a job or you don't have a high paying job, and it's not because of your village people. Trust me on that one. It's not because of your village people. All right? Now, the real reason is that a group of people have created a hidden system, a hidden agenda that stops you from making enough money. They are hiding a secret from you. What happens if you don't discover the secret, if you don't get enlightened and know what is on board? All right. The first is you may end up working until you retire or till you die, or you may have good money at some point, but then a few weeks later, a few months later, you are broke again. And of course, lastly, you may never achieve financial freedom. Now you may be asking, who are these people that created this hidden agenda? Who are these wicked people? Like stopping you from making enough money. So these people hiding the secret from you are the government and the society. Yeah, you heard me. Now, they don't want you to have enough money. They want everyone to be broke like the general masses. That's why they pay you a poor salary and promise you pension or retirement so that you keep working every single day of your life. That's why you're also paid 33,000 naira in your NYSC. And that's the same reason why there are a lot of government workers who never have enough money. Now, these same people that I'm talking about, they are the ones that tax businesses huge amounts of money. And worst of all, they make money scarce. So that it's difficult to get. I mean, if you walk outside your house right now and look around in your street, look outside, will you see any money? No, of course, you won't see any money because money is scarce. But now, if you're hearing this, you just have to relax and rest easy because there's no need to worry. Because once you know all this, you are now open to receive what really works. And that's what I'm about to expose to you right now, the secrets of money. And the first thing you need to know about money is that you are paid what you are worth. Now, if you didn't know this, how much you make today is a result of the amount of value you have created in the past. So, to make money, you need to create more value, help more people, and solve more problems. You see, in between this crisis we are having in the society today, the economy is bad, or that there are people solving other people's serious problems and getting paid in huge amounts. Now, you may be asking, what does value mean? Now, giving value is simply means solving real life problems. All right, in the simplest definition, giving people what they want, solving people's problems, and they are paying you in return. All right, so if you're not making enough money, that means you have not helped enough people. You've not solved enough problems. Now, two things determine how huge the value you are giving is. The first is how much people value or cherish that thing you have to offer, that product, that service, that skill, that whatever thing you have to give to them. All right. The more they value it, the more you get paid. That's why a doctor is paid more than a cleaner. Then the second thing is how many people you can solve that problem for. You see, Dangote sells a lot of things to so many people. He sells cement, he sells indomie, he sells a lot of things. So you can see he's giving value to a large number of people. So two things determine how huge the value you are giving is. How much people cherish it and how many people you can solve that problem for. All right. So if you don't have money, if you are still broke, you are still poor, that means you have not helped people. You have not solved people's problems, people's serious problems, and not minor problems, like people's serious problems, and you've not done that for a lot of people. The second is the secret of wealth is passive income. Now, if you do an analysis, every wealthy person has multiple sources of passive income. Now, I know you must probably heard, yeah, my passive income. A lot of people are telling you passive income, high income skill. But then these things we are not trying to motivate you. Right? We are just trying to tell you the fact. Okay, you need to have a system that you can use to do the work today and get paid over and over again for that single work you have put in. All right, that's why you need to focus on getting that for yourself. Today, there are many sources of passive income, but one of the simplest passive income systems that anyone that has a brain and a smartphone can dive into is Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. That's Amazon KDP for short. And I'll show you exactly how you can create value through Amazon KDP and distribute that value to lots of people, and you'll be able to generate passive income from that system. Now, what is Amazon KDP? We are going to dive into explaining to you what it actually means. Now, Amazon KDP is a self publishing platform that allows authors to sell their books to Amazon's massive audience without the hassle of going through a traditional publishing company. Now, this may be big grammar to a lot of people, but I'll break it down for you. Okay, so it's simply a platform that was created for people to publish their books. In traditional publishing system, where you maybe write a novel and give a publisher to publish for you, you're going to go through a lot of processes. Your books, you have a high chance of being rejected. Your book content can be changed, and you may only get like 5 to 10% of whatever money that comes from selling your books. Amazon KDP was created for people to freely publish those books and make money from them without any of those, tough struggles that people go through. Now, this platform was created by Jeff Bezos on November 2007. Now, if you know who Jeff Bezos is, you will know that he is the owner of Amazon and he is the second richest man in the world as we currently speak. I'm currently doing this video, second richest man on earth. And he created this platform to make publishing super easy, all right? To get people to publish their book with their own 100% authenticity, all right? Your book content is not going to change. The original copy will just be published. And he did all this to make publishing very easy and free. Then, of course, he wanted to be the richest man in the world. So he wanted to make money for himself from Amazon KDP. Of course, he's a businessman and he has business acumen. Now, let me show you some shocking stats about Amazon. Now, as at 2019, Amazon had over 150 million users. And today, as we currently speak, more than 300 million people use the platform for various buying and selling activities. Now, if you can see what I have on the screen, you discover that over 39.5% of online buying and selling transactions, that's e-commerce, in the United States is done on Amazon. 39.5%. But that's not all. Amazon pulled in $469.8 billion in revenue in 2021 alone. And here's the crazy thing. Amazon also gets 2 billion visits every single month. I mean, there are 8 billion people in the world and Amazon has 2 billion visits monthly. I mean, right, so 2 billion people visit Amazon to do buying and selling transactions every month. Now, that is crazy. And there's this saying I like to use, and it goes like this: wherever two or more people are gathered, there is money there. Why? Because they will definitely need different products and services. But then what happens when 2 billion people are gathered? I'll leave you to, answer that. Now, at this point, you may be asking, how do I get my own share of this money from the 2 billion visitors? How should I milk these billions of people? Now, that's what I'm going to show you now. So the first thing you need to do is to create your book content using either Microsoft Word or WPS Office. And when you're done with that, that's the interior of the book. You go ahead to create your book cover using your Canva app. I don't know if you know Canva app, or Canva app is one of the apps you use to design various graphics in the world today. Very easy to use. Next, you upload your Amazon book interior and also upload your book cover, and then you publish them. The next you need to do, step 3, is you will wait for Amazon to review and approve your book to make sure it follows their policies. And when they finally approve it, that will be step 4. Your book goes live and Amazon users can go over to Amazon and see your books. Those who like it will then buy it. All right. If they want the book in hard copy format, Amazon does the printing and the shipping for them. That will be step 5. And then finally, step 6, whenever a sale is being made completed, then you are paid money from it. It doesn't matter if you're sleeping, it doesn't matter if you are taking your baths or doing whatever thing you're doing. Once a sale is made, your book, the money will be paid to you. It's just that simple. Okay, so the beautiful thing is that once your book is published, it can keep selling every day, every week, every month, and every year till thy kingdom come. Now, I know books from 2007 that have been selling like crazy till this very day. Now we are moving over to the requirements for this business. Firstly, you need a laptop or a smartphone, which you already have since you are watching this video right now. Next, you will need data. Of course, it's an online business and you need data to come online. All right. You also need to have an Amazon KDP account. You need to have a US bank account. And of course, you need to have a willingness to learn all it takes to milk dollars from the Amazon platform. So now that you know the requirement for you to start this business, let's get you conversant with some KDP terms. The first is royalties. Now, royalties is the money you get paid on Amazon. Now, I'll give you insights. The money you pay in school is called school fees. The money you pay in an organization is called dues. And the money you get paid on Amazon is called royalties. Okay, so the next thing you need to know is Kindle books. Kindle books they're the same as soft copy books. Soft copy, basically ebooks that you publish on Amazon. Next is paperback book. Paperbacks are basically books that when you publish them on Amazon, they are printed in hard copy form and distributed to different buyers. Then the next thing you need to know is hardcover. Hardcover, from the name, hardcover, they're basically paperbacks with harder covers. Of course, you need to know pen names. Pen names, now Amazon allows publishers to use any name they choose in publishing. For example, if your name is Obonanayo, you could use Franklin Smith as your name when you publish books. Right, so Frank Smith and Obonanayo, which one sounds more appealing to the US audience. So they allowed you to do that for you to be able to break through any boundary of racism or tribalism. Next thing you need to know is commission. And commission is the amount of money you get paid whenever your book is sold. And if we don't talk about money here, we've not started. All right. So with Kindle ebook sales, you will get 70% of whatever amount of money the book is sold. Amazon needs to get paid for providing a platform like KDP for people to publish. So they take some percentage of the money whenever your book is sold. All right. But then you have a huge chunk of the money. Whenever a Kindle book is sold, your Kindle book is sold, you get 70% of the money, and Amazon takes the rest. For sales of paperback books, you will receive, first of all, the printing cost will be deducted from whatever amount you place the book, and then you will get 60% of whatever is remaining. That's how paperback works, right? So if the printing cost is $2 and you're selling your book for $10, they will, first of all, you deduct $2 from the $10, and that will be $8 left. So you get 60% of the $8. Now this is huge amount of money when compared to normal traditional publishing and the amount they give you. So now that you know about Kindle books, paperbacks, and the rest, I'll show you the different varieties of books anyone can publish on Amazon. First, you can publish blank notebooks. Yes, I said it. You know those 20 leaves and 40 leaves that you buy at a bookie stand? Yes, you can publish those kind of books on Amazon. It literally takes you minutes to do that. If you follow the steps, I'll show you later on in this video. Okay, the next kind of book you can publish is children coloring books. Now, you know those books that that is used in nursery 1, 2, 3, where children use crayon to color different, Mickey Mouse and different figures, that you can publish a book like that on Amazon. Again, it doesn't take so much time if you follow the steps by the end of this video. You could also publish planners and journals. Now, planners and journals are basically like diaries, which people use to keep track of, their various activities and to remind themselves of whatever schedule they have ahead. Now, these three books you can see here are called low content books. So literally their contents are low, basically have no word inside or maybe just a few words. Right? Now, other kinds of books you can publish include how-to books, books that teach people how to do many things. Now, it may shock you to see that the weirdest things can sell on Amazon. All right. For example, I saw a book on how to eat. It was selling like crazy. Now, this book you can see by the left, the picture of I just screenshotted the book, so you can see is how to lose a guy in 10 days. So you see, different things still on Amazon. You just have to, tap into what people want and give them what they want. It's just simply like that. You can also publish novels, beautiful stories. You can also tap into recipe books, books that teach people how to cook. You could also go ahead to publish comic books or even textbooks. You get me? If you have a kind of book, or you can even publish book series. If you have a book, maybe it has part 1, 2, 3, you can publish those kind of books on Amazon, right? You could also publish what they call evergreen books. Now, evergreen books are simply books that are centered on trending topics. So, for example, during the COVID-19 period, some people published books on how to make a face mask and they made millions from it. Okay, you could also create summary books. Simply, you just have to find a popular book that a lot of people read, create your summaries, and upload it to Amazon. Now, remember, I told you that I'll show you how to write without writing. Well, I'll do that just now. So, this is the point where you lock your doors and shut your windows, because I'm about to reveal to you our biggest secret. It's not a big secret, though, it's just, basically just follow a few steps. So these are the three things you need to do. First of all, you need to do what we call source content. Now, to source content simply means getting contents that are already out there. So here you get premium content from special sources and special sites on whatever topic you want to write about. It's free on the internet, and I will show you how to do that by the end of this video. I won't tell you exactly, the special sources where we get those contents from. That one's on a need to know basis. Yeah. So you will still know as we proceed. After after getting your book content, next thing you need to do is you need to use some special tools to make the content yours. All right, we call this make it yours. So basically, the words of your contents are changed by some AI robots to make it unique to you alone, to avoid any kind of plagiarism or any kind of problem from Amazon. All right, so the tools I'm going to show you how to get towards the end of this video will help you accomplish that. Because if you don't do this well, if you don't use these special tools I'm talking about, Amazon could ban your account for plagiarism. You need to do so you need to format and upload. Now, formatting and upload is simply arranging a few things, setting your book content, paragraphs, chapters, arranging them, and that's all. You are ready. Your book is ready, and it doesn't take so much time. All right, you see how easy it is to write a full book using our system. You are literally only doing 2 to 5% of the work. Right, you didn't write the words of the book yourself. Don't worry, I'll show you how you can do this for free by the end of this video. So you can see with this system, there is no email marketing involved. There is no hiring of what sort of copywriters. There's no graphic designers. You are not paying anything. Nothing like Amazon. Nothing like Facebook advertising, Amazon advertising, Google advertising. Nothing. This is just a pure organic system. Write your book, upload. People find it and start, you know, buying them. But before we get to the end of this video, I want to fulfill one of the promises I made at the start of this video. And I will show you a book that brings in at least $4,000 every single month for the book owner. This book is live on Amazon, and I'm going to show you that right now. So I'm going to jump on my screen and show you exactly that. So I'm going to go onto my browser now, and I'm going to show you this thing I'm talking about. I'm going to go over to Amazon, and we are going to search for different books. I'm going to show you how the book looks like and how much the book makes. Let's go over to Amazon. So I prefer to use a desktop view, so I'm going to click on this and click on desktop site. You can do this on your Chrome browser, although I'm using Kiwi browser. So let's search for books. So we're going to choose the book category over here, books, and I'm going to search for, and let's search for notebook. Yeah, just notebook. It's loading up, and you can see there are so many notebooks that sell on Amazon. All right, so you can see this one is a composition notebook, college road. It sells for $4.99. This one sells for $9.99. This one sells for $4.95. This one sells for $4.99. You can see these are just basic notebooks that you buy in maybe a shop or a store that you used to write. Right, but then let's take a look at this first one here. This one was published on May 13, 2022. So click on this and let's see. Okay, yes. So this is basically the point where you check the book details. So what you can see here is the book title and the subtitle, as well as the description. Right, then we are going to this book has what they call a look inside feature. So we can look inside the book and see how part of the book looks like. Amazon allows you to do that before you can now buy the book. So let's look inside. Yeah, so you can see we have our book page loaded. So you can see this is how the inside of the book looks like. This is a page where you put your name and all that. Then you can see this is just like a line notebook that you buy from a bookie. Exactly, yeah. So you can see this is just how every page of the book looks like. So you can see Amazon allows you to see part of the book. So this is just basically, you can create this line simply on Canva within a few minutes. But then I want to show you something. I want to show you how much this book makes. So let's go over to the book details. And you can see product details. It has a best selling rank of 791. So we are going to go to and check how much this book makes. So to do that, let's create a new tab. Or just you can go to Google, search for Amazon sales calculator, and you can see the first one you see is from tckpublishing.com. You can go there. So the BSR was 791, right? Yes. And it's a book, not an ebook. All right. It was paperback. And then remember, Kindle books are ebooks, paperbacks are normal books, and hardcovers are also normal books. So calculate sales. You can see this book makes 2,591 sales every single month. Now it sells for $4.99, right? Let's check. Let's confirm. Yeah, it sells for $4.99. So we are going to go to, so we are going to go over to our calculator now and see for ourselves how much this guy makes. Then remember, first of all, the printing cost is deducted from paperbacks, all right? And the book is a paperback. It's written here, paperback, all right? We are going to deduct, most times printing cost is usually $2.15, all right? So this printing cost deducted, then he's going to get 60% of whatever is left, all right? 2.84 is left, you can multiply by 0.6, that's 60%. So you can see he makes $1.7 per sale. And remember, how many sales does he make in a month? You can see he makes 2,591 sales monthly. So let's go and do our calculation. $1.7 per sale times 2591. 2591. So you can see he makes $4,400 monthly from that book alone. So even if he's sleeping, that book still brings in $4K every month, every single month. Then okay, so that's for notebooks. Let me search for something. Let me show you color books. All right, color books. So this is color books for kids, and you see there are many coloring books that children would like. So many. Yes. But then let's see. All of them. There are so many books, all right? So let's check this one. This dinosaur color books, right? For children between 4 to 8 years. So it was published in August 26, 2021. That was when this book was published. And you can see it's a paperback book, right? That sells for $6.95. And of course, you can see the book description, the title, and the subtitle. Then, of course, we can have a look inside the book. Let's look inside. I will see how it looks like inside. So you can see this is like a dinosaur coloring book for children. You can see this is how the interior looks like and all that. And you can see this is, the place the children can, begin to color for themselves. Right? And you can create these kind of things easily. Once you have the special tools I will give you in the end of the video, you can do all this stuff. I mean, this is just simply using, one or two clicks to be able to get this kind of design. All right, it doesn't take time, it doesn't take much practice or much technicality, and your books will be sent. So let's check how much this book makes. Let's go over to the product details below and see for ourselves how much this book is making. And you can see the bestseller rank is 39,918. That's the bestseller rank. So we are going to go over to TCK Publishing, our calculator, and we are going to type in 39,918. So we'll come over to the bestseller rank and input 39,918. And then, of course, it's a book. It's not an ebook. So we select book and then you calculate. You can see this particular books make 113 sales per month, right? 130 sales per month. So let's go over to our calculator. The book sells for $6.95, right? So $6.95 minus the printing cost. Yes. Then we have $4.8. Then we are going to get, he's going to get 60% of this while Amazon takes 40. So more times 0.6. So that's showing us that for every sale he makes $2.88, and he makes 130 sales monthly times 113. So you can see he makes $325 every month from this book, from this color book, this children color book. And it's not even the best selling book in the niche. I just chose, the one that was below. You can say I just chose a random book. I didn't even choose the best selling book or the number one book this time. Right? That should show you that the money from publishing is actually so much. You just need to give people what they want, give value to them, and a lot of people should be able to benefit from that. You have so much money. Right? So the next I want to show you another book, like normal books. Let me see. Okay, so we are done with color books for children. Let's go. I've showed you books. Let me show you Kindle books. That's ebooks, soft copy books. So we select Kindle here, and then we can now input whatever I want to search for here. Let me search for how to do. Let me allow Amazon to suggest something for me. Let me see how to do nothing. Yeah, how to do nothing. Yeah, let's see if there is something on how to do nothing. Wow, there are so many books on how to do nothing. So many, so many, so many. Wow. All right. Okay, so let me jump into one. I just want to show you how the interior of the book looks like. Let me just pick the first one. And let's look inside. Like I said, this is the book title, description, subtitle, and the rest. It has a look inside feature, so let's look inside. So you can see this is how the inside of the book looks like. All right, it has from chapter 1 to chapter whatever. Yeah, so this is the cover, wherever chapter 1. People can read your book content on how to do anything. Right? It just has to be something that the people want to read. Okay, I'll show you how to do your own research to find out books that will just small, one, two research, and then you find books that will sell like crazy. Okay, so now that you have seen how books on Amazon looks like and how profitable it is and how much money you can make from it, I want to show you something first. Now, watch this.
I've published 107 books. Amazon pays me every month. I can't be poor. Do something. You can just sit down with salary. Some of you can write books. How to make jollof rice. Some of my books are very tiny, very, very small. But I've written. Book is book.
Wow. So even the rich publish books on Amazon, they've seen how profitable it is joining in and doing this book publishing because there's so much money in it actually. With that said, let's do a little calculation. Now that you know that one book on Amazon alone can, bring in thousands of dollars from you, and you've seen everything. Some books do 300, 1,000, and so much more from the BSR calculation and all that. You know all that, but I want to be realistic in this case. Now, let's say you are able to publish 10 books in a month, maybe your first month on Amazon, using our writing without writing secrets. Right? And in the end, only 5 of those books we are selling out of 10. Right? The others we are not doing so well. Now let's say these books, each of these books just bring you only $72 every month. Those 5 selling books bring you $72 a month. By the end of the month, you will have made over $360 for yourself. And here's the best part. Once your book is selling, it keeps selling for months and years. So in the second month, if you publish another 10 books and 5 of them are selling again, 5 from last month will be selling, 5 from the next month will be selling, and you have a total of 10 books selling, and your income will double to like $720, monthly. All right. So the more you publish books, the more your royalties compounds, the more money you make. Amazing, right? On the other hand, let's say maybe you're a bit better, you are more aggressive and you're able to publish 17 books in a month. And out of those 17, only 12 are selling. And out of those 12 that sell, all right, those 12 selling, they bring in an average of $95 every month for you. Now, in 30 days, you have $1,140 from those 17 books. So isn't that like amazing? Isn't that something that people would like to get? Right? So now that you finally know the truth about money, you know what Amazon KDP is and how to make money from it, I will finally tell you the 3 very important things you need to know before you publish any book on Amazon. Now, even if you've not paid attention to any part of this video, this is the part where you need to focus, because I will expose a lot to you here. I'm going to say it out right now. All right. So the first thing to know is that attention brings money. Now, for example, a market woman needs to display her fresh tomatoes for people to see how good they are, and then they will now say, "Oh, this is a nice tomato," and they'll buy it. So in the same way, you need to publish books with catchy titles, subtitles, and description. And you need to use captivating book covers as well. Book covers of high quality that people will see and they'll be like, "Wow, this is great." Right? Because people literally judge a book by its cover. Right? So, and I'm going to show you how to craft these things easily. You know, your book cover and your I'm going to show you a way you're able to do it, because we practically have a framework that makes everything about publishing seem very easy. And the next most important thing you need to know is that the money is in the research. Now, I won't lie to you and tell you that once you publish any book on earth on Amazon, that 1 billion people will start buying your books and you become a billionaire. And all that. No, the truth is that not every book will sell on Amazon. Right? That's why you need to do your research and find niches and keywords that will make your book sell. Now, a keyword is basically the words people type into the search bar before they now proceed to buy whatever thing. Just like I went to Amazon, you saw me, I started typing something. Those things are the keywords, and niches are just areas or an interest section. Right, so you need to find a section of books that sell very well and know the keywords people use to find those books. There are free tools that can help you do your research, right? To find an area where there's low competition and high demand. Some tools that will help you find the kind of books that you need to publish that Amazon users can start buying easily. And I'm going to show you how to get those tools if you keep watching this video, right? Okay, so the third thing you need to know is the most important of them all. Now, if you don't follow it, all of these tips and information that I've given you here so far will not work. Just forget about it. All right. So this thing I'm talking about is an absolute need for you, and it is made up of a system that you can rely on. This thing I'm about to you now will literally take away almost all the hard work for you. All right. So this thing now is a blueprint that will enable you go from where you are to the point where you become a person of value who is able to generate hundreds and thousands of dollars every single month on Amazon. Just like I went from soaking Gary to making lots of money online. All right, so let me introduce you to this blueprint. It is called the Amazon KDP for all devices. Now, this blueprint I'm telling you about was created by a fellow Amazon publisher. His name is Adoni K. Sylvester. Now, the Amazon KDP for all devices is the best training program on Amazon Kindle publishing. Basically for anyone who has a brain and a smartphone. It's for anyone who wants to start publishing hot selling books on Amazon without writing or doing 90 to 95% of the hard work. Right? Now, this is going to work for you even if you're a busy person, even if you don't have a single clue of what Amazon is at all, even if you've tried before and failed, even if you stay at home mom, stay at home dad, are you a student? Do you hate books? I mean, there are people who hate books, they hate to read, they hate the entire books. Right? So are you a student, employee, a copper, whoever? Just once you have a brain and a smartphone, this is going to work for you because you are literally not doing most of the hard work. All right. So we've made publishing way more easier than it should be. Now, first of all, Amazon KDP is not a get rich quick scheme. By now, you should know it's not an investment platform, and it has nothing to do with marketing of any sort. And also, the Amazon KDP for all devices, that's the training blueprint, is definitely not for you, and it's never going to work for you if you are looking for a get rich quick scheme, if you are looking for a referral program or a Ponzi scheme, if you're looking for an investment platform where you invest 1K and make 500K in 2 hours. Just like we used to play 1,000 odds with 100 naira those days. Yeah, and it's also not for you if you are lazy. If you are lazy, no, this is not for you because you are going to do some work, right? But we've just taken most of the work out, but you do some work. And it's also not for you if you can't afford little data for subscription, right? So this is an online business. You need to upload your books. You need to do small, log into Amazon and all that. So you will need to have some data. The training mainly consists of a set of videos and text and also materials that will take you by the hand and guide you through everything you need to do step by step so that you could start earning in dollars starting from today. All right. So the training materials are there and you can access them anytime you want so that you can learn at your own pace, even if you're coming back late or whatever thing you are doing. Are you a student? Are you, to give you, freedom to learn whenever you want so that you can learn effectively. Right, so if that sounds awesome to you, if that sounds like something you like, then stick with me because I've not even started, all right? But if it doesn't sound good to you, then just know that this video isn't for you. All right, so you can just stop watching right away and go and do whatever thing that you want to do. Maybe watch TikTok or whatever. But if you really want to generate passive income, you know from the bottom of your heart that you really want to earn in dollars because the naira is unstable currently, and who knows, you may wake up tomorrow and dollar is already 1,000 naira, and things in the market could be so costly. Yeah, then, if that is you, then you need to take a look at what a lot of people are saying about this training course I'm talking about, the Amazon KDP for all devices. Now, this is one of our students, Ejimado Chika. She said, I like the simplicity of the course, the fact that it contains lessons for people using both smartphone and laptop, and also the support and friendliness is top notch. This is also, Grace Adeyemi saying that, the secrets contained in the course cannot be found anywhere to show you that this is very valuable. Then, that's not just all, this is a lot of people whose life have been changed by this course, right? This is someone who is by the left screenshot by the left is from someone who got the course and he's thanking, saying thank you. I can't thank you enough, sir. You are God sent. Now I can afford to take care of my younger siblings and my mom because of the dollars he's making from Amazon KDP. And this is also someone else by the right who, who got trained with something else, with another training course, but then he wasn't making money until he got this training course. He was able to start making at least $70 from books. I mean, initially he published over 30 or 40 books with no sale, but immediately he got this training course, he began to see results. Then, of course, this is the guy. Yeah, he didn't really say anything. He's just dumbfounded. He's just crying. I mean, I don't know if you get that feeling when you've made your first, your first sale, your first money, your first, progress. I mean, the feeling is so nice. I mean, those chills. So this is someone who was able to do that, and so now you may be asking, what is even inside this training course one that is giving people these massive results? Okay, so inside this training course, you will be learning number one, how to properly create your KDP account to avoid ban from Amazon, because if you don't do it well, you may get banned. All right. Secondly, you will learn how to create your US bank account so that you can create your personal US account and anyone can send money to you from across the world. When you're done with that, you also learn how to create different kinds of books. The books I showed you in this video, you learn how to create them on Amazon. All right. Color books, line notebooks, journals, evergreen books, so on and so forth. Okay, you also be learning how to do your book research with easy to use tools. Remember the second most important thing we talked about? Yeah, that researching is key. We are going to give you powerful tools that will teach you how to find profitable niches that will make you serious money on Amazon. We will also show you our secret book pricing method. Because if you price your book too high, nobody will buy. If you price it too low, people will be like, this book may not be, good, or this one that the price is small, or this I sure say that kind of stuff. And so we'll teach you how to find the right price for your book. You also learn how to design captivating book covers that captures people's attention. Remember, attention brings money. Okay, so I will be teaching you how to easily design those book covers with using an app in your phone. Right? You don't need to be a graphics designer. You don't have to know anything. Just come the way you are. Okay, you also learn how to craft special books, book titles, subtitles, and description. We'll teach you how to do that in such a way that will make people attracted and make them buy. All right? Because if you don't do it well, you will make sales. You also learn how to withdraw your monthly earned dollars to your Nigerian bank account. Right? So basically, Amazon pays you every month. They pay you into your US account, and from there you can now transfer it to your Nigerian bank account. So we are going to show you how to securely do this to avoid problems from your bank, right? And then best of all, you are going to get 247 access to our support and mentorship group. There we will answer any of your questions. We are going to guide you on everything you need to do in case you get confused along the way. Right. And sometimes we have live classes where we share more strategies with our students. Right. I mean, with this alone, your success is in publishing is already guaranteed. Right. Even if your village people are chasing you, they cannot, do anything. Normally, the Amazon KDP for all devices, the training cost, this blueprint costs 50,000 naira, and that's about $100, right? And that would be a completely fair price considering the fact that you start earning into hundreds or thousands of dollars, right? Together with the mentorship and support we're going to give you along the way, all right? But forget about the 50K, just forget about it for now, because I have something that is way better than that for you today. Now, if you want to live your dream lifestyle, I mean, to be able to afford what you want when you want it, buy the things you've always wanted to buy, take care of your family, then this training course is definitely for you. And if you're able to act on that as soon as possible, I'm going to give you some special apps. All right. One of them is Canva Pro. And if you know Canva, you know that it's used to design, different graphics. All right. But then I'm going to give you access to Canva Pro version. It worth almost 500,000 naira if you are to pay for it for a complete year. All right. So I'm going to give you this because your books need to sell like crazy. I don't want you to create, children or mediocre designs. I want you to create high quality designs. All right. And even I'll even give you in the Canva Pro, you will even get templates that are already created for you that you can just just change the words and your book cover is ready. All right. You will also get a ready-made book that you can publish ASAP. We've already created an interior for you, like a book interior for you. And so all you need to do is to just get the Canva Pro we will give you, edit the templates that they already put in the name of your book, and your book is ready to go live on Amazon and start bringing sales for you. All right. So I really want you to succeed. That's why I'm giving you this stuff. All right. So the cost of inaction, not acting today, is far more than you can even realize. Okay, because you can come back tomorrow, you might come back next week, and or maybe next 2 weeks, and you have to pay 50K, or you even pay more than that. So I found out that a lot of Nigerians cannot actually afford to raise as much as 50K, or they may find it difficult. I understand that because I mean, I've been there before, I've gone through the struggles and all that. So currently, we are on a mission to help a specific number of persons start earning dollars. And to do that, we just have to, reduce the price because some people may not be able to afford it. All right. Because there was no other way. So that means you are going to get everything we talked about today: how to create books that sell like crazy on Amazon, your book cover, book title. You're going to get our support and mentorship. You're going to get the bonuses I'll give you, the Canva Pro app, and the ready-made book. We are going to get all of them today, and you are not going to pay 50,000 naira for it. You won't even pay 40,000 naira for it, and you won't even pay half of it, which is 25,000 naira, right? But you will get all of them for as low as 20,000 naira today. Amazing, right? Yes. Okay, but here's the thing: you may come back in a few days or a few weeks, and this 20K deal is no longer here anymore. But then before you go ahead and get this training course, I want to take all the risk for you. This is my double guarantee. So if within your first 60 days you've learned and implemented everything that we've trained you in this training course, all right, the Amazon KDP for all devices, and you publish books on Amazon and your books don't sell, then I will give you your money back. 100%, no questions asked. If you don't find this training course to be informative and impactful, right, within 60 days, I'm going to refund you your money, full money. No, because if you're not happy, then I'm not happy as well. Now look down below this video, you will see a big red button that says get the Amazon KDP for all devices. Now click on it and go ahead and get this training course for yourself, while you can still do that at this price. But before you go ahead and do that, let me show you what happened to people like you who paid for this training course. So this is one of our students. He said, "Good morning, boss. This is my weekly earnings." He had made over $121 between May 9th and May 15th of this year. That's about a week. So he was able to make $121 a week. Doing your calculations, that should be about 80,000 naira in a week. All right. Then this one by the right is from Deborah. She made $254 in the month of May 2022. It doesn't. This is not, yeah, limited to only men. And ladies are doing, crazily well in this stuff. And the one by the left is also, one of our students. He was thinking he made small money, but if you convert $92 is looking small, but do your conversion, that's over 50K. And then by the right is James. James, just from one book, he already made $352 in 5 days, right? From our this is our mentorship group. Then the screenshot in the left here, it shows someone who has published. He said, I've watched your course like 3 times in about 2 weeks, published 3 books within a week, made first 2 sales yesterday. So to show you that this soup is foaming. It's not any soup. We are not cutting any kind of soup for you. We are going to cut for you premium soup that will foam well, well. You get me? So, and of course, there are people who are making over $29,000 monthly on Amazon KDP. These are my extras for you. You will also be added to a group where you will meet other Amazon publishers. And so you are going to get access to a group of over 4,000 other Amazon publishers so that you can share ideas with them, get to interact with people, find what they are doing that is giving them, their own money. And then, of course, you can always ask me any question. I mean, if you are watching this video, you probably came from my DM or from whatever place. All right, but you can always ask me any question in my DM. I mean, message. You can drop a message there, and I'll do my best to respond to it as soon as I can. You can always talk to me, ask me questions. I'm going to give you answers always. Okay. So now your journey to creating value, the value we talked about for lots of people who will pay you in dollars, starts the moment you click on that big red button that you see down below. Right, your journey to living that kind of life you truly want to, afford those kind of things, take care of your family, your kids, and all that starts the moment you take action. A lot of people say one day we go make them, one day we go make them. One day you're not gonna make them unless you do something today. All right. So here's what I want you to do for me today. I want you to follow my lead. Right. I want you to scroll down on that red button. All right. Go over there. When you click on that red button, you are going to go over to this page. When you land on this page, you just have to simply scroll down, scroll, and go over to this button that says save my spot now, get for 20,000 naira discount price. Right, when you click on the link, you're going to go over to this point where you can place your order. Right, so now you're going to just input your name. My name is, let me just input my name, my email, and my phone number, of course. And then I'll choose Paystack Naira. Right, then when you choose Paystack Naira, you can click on checkout, and you can see it says something. You can click I understand, I continue, and then you are going to move over to the payment gateway. Now you can pay with various options. You can pay with your card, pay with your bank, pay with transfer, but I prefer to pay with my card. So I click on pay with card, and then I input my card details. Right, when I input my card details, then you click pay 20,000 naira. When you click on the button, you are going to go over to this page where an OTP will be sent to your phone number, and from there you can now proceed. And immediately you click on this button, you're going to get full access to these training materials immediately. Right. So when you do that, you get full access to the course and today, and you can go through module 1 today. Right. Now in module 1, you're going to learn how to create your KDP account and how to set up your US bank account. Because this is what will happen. When you do that, I want you to look into the future. All right. Few days after you've done that, few days after you're done with module 1, you already have your KDP account up and running, and you have your US bank account as well. And anyone across the world can send you money easily. So just going through the module 1 will pump you up and give you so much enthusiasm, show you how this thing works, and get you ready to start making the money. Then let's keep going. 30 days down the line, you already finished all the modules, and you probably have your Facebook live, at least your Facebook, and then maybe you've made your first sale, and you're jumping around in a support group, shouting, making noises, and of course we are giving you congratulations, telling you congratulations, and you feel so happy. Trust me, that was exactly what happened to me. So let's look into 3 months down the line. Then Amazon has already paid you the hundreds or thousands of dollars that you've made already, and people are already asking you, Amaka, where did they see this money? Where did they see this money? Isn't that wonderful? So remember, your discount is here waiting for you, but you have to, take action on time before the discount expires. Few days, few weeks might be too late, because by then we've already gotten enough people to join in at this discount. And there is a painful way to actually start Amazon KDP. We've had students who have tried it out on their own and they've struggled and all that, and they ended up with only $4 or $5 after 5 months. But that's not our portion. But you can take the smart move, the easier part, because we've done most of the hard work for you. And currently, we have over 4,000 students who are already earning in dollars. As of now, I'm speaking maybe about 4, 5, or even 5,000 who are learning and earning in dollars every day. All right. So if it's working for them, it's definitely work for you, and you're going to have access to them once you get this training blueprint. You can click on the green button below that says talk to me on WhatsApp. Use the link, come to my DM. You can ask me any question that you have or any question that you want, something you didn't clearly understand, and you can tell me if you enjoyed the video or not, whether you enjoyed my Gary story and everything. All right. So tell me when you are going to get the training course, and if you've already gotten it before, just if you are going to get it right now, then that's very beautiful. Let me know immediately you do that. All right. You can use the green button to send me a message on WhatsApp. All right, so thank you for watching this video. I'm sure you enjoyed it. I'm sure you learned a lot from it, and I'm sure you now have full insight on how to start making thousands of dollars from Amazon, how to make money, to do the things you want, the things you like, when you want it, and how you want. And while taking action, while clicking on the red button below, I want you to become and remain valuable.